Xolani, welcome to studio and thanks for joining us. Did you start Lethabo Milling from scratch or was that a buyout of an existing business?
Lethabo Milling is a brand new company. However, we had to buy an existing milling plant because it was too costly for us to set up a brand new plant. We didn't buy shares, so it was a total 100% buyout. And Lethabo Milling is a 100% black-owned maize milling company, the first one of its kind in South Africa.
A lot of entrepreneurs or would-be entrepreneurs always say one of the biggest hurdles to going into business is raising the funding. How did you overcome that hurdle?
How I overcame it was through my link with the Smart Group. I managed to get an offtake agreement with them. But before we got that, we had to go through a lot of presentations with them, having our products tested to ensure that we would be able to deliver a quality product to them. Then once the agreement was signed, we were able to access funding from Absa Bank.
Certainly, having an offtake agreement would have put you in a better position.
It managed to ease the pressure on us in terms of accessing finance. But at the same time, remember that offtake agreement was not enough to cover the full capacity of our plant. And I needed to ensure that we were able to sell the excess volume beyond the offtake agreement to other customers that I have.
What have been some of the notable successes and highlights of the business?
We are a proudly South African-owned business. That's number one. Number two, we are a unique business in that we are the first 100% black-owned business, whereby most BE businesses, they end up being, you buy a 51% share. We were 100% black-owned. Nobody believed that we would be able to run this business and actually get it to where it is today. And I think for me, it's a success story on its own. The other thing is that I looked at myself and said, I am a catalyst in terms of addressing the past imbalances that were there in terms of us participating in the mainstream of the economy. Now, it doesn't mean that because there are BE codes in place or BE laws that have been promulgated by the government that, things are just automatic and then we would be able to just get funding and be able to access markets. I had to ensure that I produce a quality product, first time right all the time. And that is why we find our product being available at the Smart stores.
Over and above being a catalyst for the change, you're also creating employment. How many people have you got employed?
We've created job opportunities for 40 people, and 43% of those are women. And they're actually operating at the critical stage of the process, where they ensure that the quality is right. Those people are the users of the product. So it makes sense to have them there because they can inspect the product very well. And also, if you look at us, I focused on youth. My average age in the business is 33 years old.
I mean, obviously, you've started just with the maize, which is a staple in our diet. Are there plans to increase your product base?
My vision is to create a company that will be able to participate in the food industry. Not only maize meal, but I'm looking at creating a food basket. There are other agri-processing units that I'm looking at going into them in the near future. But once Lethabo Milling has stabilized.
And plans to move beyond South Africa?
Walmart being our main customer, they're everywhere in the world, I mean, already we are able to supply their stores in Lesotho. We already have contacts in other countries like Angola, Zimbabwe, the DRC. We've already created developed contacts with people there, and people are looking at our product. They've tasted it, they like it, and we're just ready to start supplying them as soon as we are able to unlock the volumes that we have.
Great story indeed, and I hope all works out, and we look forward to seeing you list on the JSE one day.